Hey guys, this is Garrett. He's going to be my videographer for this video. He's also going to be a future sawyer. I'm either going to make him run the mill or run the tractor. What do you think?
Probably the tractor.
Probably the tractor, yeah. It's easier to run into trees than it is to cut your leg off, right? All right, so this was the very first project that we did with the sawmill. It was the neighbor's HM126 on trailer. Obviously, if we can get some super long beams out of this. This is a 20-foot wide section, so I think these beams are at like 19 and a half. Technically, they're not actually beams. This was a 2x8. It's got a 2x6 tacked in here behind it for extra support. I just kind of wanted it as a header board. It looks good, add some strength. Got a couple 2x6s in underneath as well, and then we tie right onto the metal structure beam in the back. What we found here in sawing this project is I was getting terrible inconsistencies with my board cuts. I bumped the needle a few times without knowing it, the depth indicator needle. I also learned not to put my log hanging over the bunks because that log can droop, cause inconsistent thickness cuts. And blade sharpness, huge. We're gonna go over a lot of this stuff later. But you can see the massive inconsistencies that I was getting. And measurements, check your bunk thickness or your bunk height, not thickness. These were all things that I just set up a sawmill, leveled it, and thought, oh, hey, it's good to go. I'm going to cut square boards. And found out that they might cut square, but they're not cutting the same. So one big issue, I'm going to steal the camera here from the man. When cutting green lumber, guys, I put it in here and I didn't get it screwed down right away. And you can see some massive warpage happened on a few of these boards. And so I ended up having to sort them out, and I just put all the rough ones, the really twisted up ones down here. The reason being is because all I'm storing on that end of stuff is kayaks. And I figure if a kayak's going to fall through the hole, there's probably bigger issues. But you can kind of see in here, I was able to, have a place to hang the bicycles. It was nice to clear up a bunch of floor space. And with that floor space, can't talk when I'm on video, guys. I was able to have a place to be able to dry out some lumber. We'll talk more about that later as we learn more, but I definitely think guys should be drying it out. So other than that, thanks for checking out the page. Hit like and subscribe. Share with your friends if you get something out of it. We're going to be cranking out some serious content. We've got, 6 more days till we pick up our sawmill. Stay tuned for that video coming. We're going to do a full-on assembly. And that's part of the reason why Garrett and I were cleaning this out here. We're going to start assembling the sawmill right in here because Madison has her truck in my shop. We're a shop for a shop. Eventually, this is going to be the woodworking area also. We can get the hay out of here once we get the barn built. So that's probably going to be our second project, is getting the barn built once we get our mill. First one is going to be completing the goat barn because we're not fancy builders, but we're trying to learn how to be. So let's learn on the smaller projects, and then we can advance as we go. And I don't know. That looks like Romeo come up into the shop here basically to say hi. I think he wants to be on the video. It's that time of year. Other than that, guys, have a good one. Thanks for joining us.